It's time for Around the Ozarks in 5. Brought to you by the Butterfly Palace and Rainforest Adventure, Adventure Cave Tours, and Talking Rocks Cavern. Here are your hosts, Ethan and Sarah Foreheads.
Howdy, howdy. Good morning on Tuesday. We got a lot to tell you about this morning, so let's get to it.
A big win for the owner of the Hotel of Terror haunted house. In a unanimous vote, the Springfield City Council decided not to move forward with eminent domain. That means the issue will not go before voters in August. The city's been trying to buy that property, but the owner has said the city's offers haven't been enough to cover him buying new property and creating a similar haunted house business. He successfully gathered thousands of signatures on a petition urging the council to not use eminent domain to take his property. The city now wants to demolish that property as part of a plan to revitalize the Jordan Creek area. But again, the owner says now he's just willing to sell at a price that allows him to relocate instead. So no eminent domain.
Yeah, that's a big victory for him because he had to get all those. You don't see this happen many times, especially when the owner is able to get enough signatures to threaten to get it to a vote, which would have been very expensive for the city of Springfield to put on the vote. So now we'll see if they can come to an agreement and sell it the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, I'm a bit surprised, honestly. Good for him. He's been around for a long time, but I am a little surprised because I thought that, it's not easy to get eminent domain either. Like they have a big burden to prove, if you will, to be able to move forward that.
Yeah.
So when they I am surprised that it's now reversed. So,
well, in the old saying, it's you can't fight City Hall. Maybe you can.
Maybe you can.
In some cases.
Apparently he did. Sterling Mathis. All right, here we are. Whoever shot 4 bald eagles in Marion County, Arkansas is still on the loose. And if you can help find that person, you could be $15,000 richer. The eagles were shot in January or February, along with hawks, a deer, and a dog. That reward is being offered to catch the person responsible. Bald eagles are federally protected. That means if you shoot or harm a bald eagle, you could face up to $250,000 in fines and 2 years in prison.
Yeah, it's a serious deal for sure. The Springfield area's unemployment rate climbed again in the month of March. It jumped from 2.1% in February to 2.4% in March. That is slightly higher than Columbia and Jefferson City when you look at the rest of the state, but slightly lower than St. Louis, Kansas City, Joplin, and Cape Girardeau. Springfield, meanwhile, will see close to $8 million in economic development from May, which we're currently in, through July, thanks to events happening in town. There are almost 40 events from the National Street Rod Nationals to the high school state baseball championships happening. The Convention and Visitors Bureau expects 48,000 people to visit from now through July.
All right. That's fun. Good. That's a good time. Busy times. Recreational marijuana sales are still very high in Missouri. $91 million in the month of April. That's down a little bit from March, which was at $93 million sold. Again, this is just recreational. In the first 3 months that it's been legal, total sales are more than $250 million for recreational marijuana. If you add on top of that medical marijuana, the number goes to $350 million sold.
Those numbers are very high.
I see what you did there. I just
you did it first.
Funny.
You did
I know.
It first.
And then did you see me look at you? I was like, I wonder if he knows that I did that. But
everybody knows.
Well,
Springfield's
sort of, but it's a hard like that. It's actually a tough story to write with a different word there. So there you go.
Springfield's first Whataburger is now open. How did we miss this yesterday? Well, we knew it was happening, but we wanted to wait for it to open and make sure everything opened smoothly. Yesterday, opening day for the location there on West Sunshine near West Bypass. It is the third location now to open in the Springfield area in just the last 6 months. 2 more are planned for Springfield. one on North Glenstone near Interstate 44, and then the other one's going to be over on Chestnut Expressway near 65 across the street from Costco. And it's funny, I was just there last week and I saw the construction happening, and I was like, I thought, what on earth is going there? There's a Taco Bell there in front of Menards, and now it's a Whataburger. There you go.
Yeah. I mean, I grew up in Oklahoma, so I am used to Whataburgers. They're fine, but I'm not writing home about them. But the one in Republic, did you see it when it opened? I mean,
Oh
traffic was
yeah, it was
insanity. So,
yeah,
yeah, they're
complete
popular.
insanity.
They are
So
popular.
yeah, people love
All
them.
right. Well, if you eat
I'd probably do that for a White Castle.
yeah. I know, it's the nostalgia that is attached to it for you. That's how
No,
I feel
it's
about Fire in the Hole. I was at Silver Dollar City yesterday. That's how I feel about Fire in the Hole.
oh yeah,
It's nostalgia attached to it, but it's not like it's some great roller coaster. It's not
no,
like it's some fancy burger, but there you go.
yeah.
Um, okay. If you eat too many Whataburgers or White Castles for that matter, the once very popular weight loss company, Jenny Craig, can't help you anymore. They are shutting down. They have been in business for 40 years. That company has nearly 500 weight loss centers in the US and Canada, and they are soon to be no more.
That seems sudden to me. I wonder. I'd like to know the backstory there just to find out what happened, because Weight Watchers is still a thing, right? They're still doing it.
Yeah,
And
I mean, Weight Watchers has evolved though. I mean, not that Jenny Craig hasn't. I mean, maybe it did too, but I mean, I just remember the commercials. You don't hear the commercials anymore. But Weight Watchers has evolved a lot. Like they've changed their program. I've never actually been a part, but I've had several friends successful in Weight Watchers, but it's also changed with the times. So
did Weight Watchers hire Oprah at one point? Was that Weight Watchers? I can't remember what it was. It was
mm,
something. It was something like that. It was one of those that she
or
worked
did
with.
Weight Watchers hire Jenny Craig? I don't know.
No, they compete. Uh, well, here's something that might drive more people to Jenny Craig if it could just hold out until this cereal hits the market. But just picture it in your mind. Kit Kat cereal.
I'm on board. I like Kit Kats. I like cereal. I do try not to eat dessert for breakfast, just as a general rule.
Well, that's your problem. The chocolate and wafer candy bar is becoming a cereal. I mean, who wouldn't want Kit Kat swimming in milk to start the day? That sounds that sounds delicious. Breakfast of champions. Meanwhile, Kellogg's is announcing that Instabowls, which are little tubs of cereal that contain powdered milk, are coming out. They can either be eaten dry. You could just eat the cereal out of them with your fingers, or you can mix cold water in to create instant milk for
I
your
can't.
cereal.
No, that sounds awful. I feel like I should try one just to get an educated opinion, but I can't really fathom pouring water on top of my cereal because there's powdered milk just waiting to become liquefied.
It makes a delicious bowl of cereal,
It
is what it
sounds
does.
absolutely disgusting.
Yeah,
Before I
I'm
married
not a
Ethan,
fan
I
of
lived on cereal and apples, and I was a happy camper, quite frankly.
I'm not a fan of powdered milk, but then again, I don't even like skim milk because it's too watery for me. I like the real deal. Whole milk.
Yes, and
That's what I'm
I like
going with.
skim milk, so
Eh,
I don't drink a lot of it though.
that's
So,
milk flavored water is what that is.
well, trying to watch my waistline since Jenny Craig is going out of business.
You're on your own.
All right, tomorrow is Wednesday. You know what that means? It's time for the free half-hour lunchtime concerts in downtown Springfield at Founders Park. It is from 12 to 12:30 every Wednesday this summer. So, bring your own lunch and you can sit down and watch the stage for the area performers on the site where Springfield was founded. Get it, Founders Park. Tomorrow, the Springfield Community Jazz Ensemble will be performing. So that should be
Nice.
fun. Yeah.
That will be fun.
Last week it was Uke 66, the
Right.
ukulele band.
Yep.
So yeah, it'll be a different group every Wednesday. I think that's kind of cool. It's not a great time of day for me to get there, but I know a lot of people who have a normal people lunch break can make it happen. So that's fun. Okay, on Saturday, how about some power ballads? International opera superstar Michael Spries will perform music from opera and Broadway. Tickets are available for purchase by calling the Juanita K. Hammonds Hall box office, or you can go online to get tickets at mpv.tickets.com. mpv.tickets.com.
Okay. I do love me a good power ballad. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I mean, he's apparently an international superstar, but I don't know him, so I hope that I didn't butcher his name, because I know that there is a group of people who know how to say his name. So I apologize in advance if I butchered it. Michael Spries. Is that how you would say that?
Spires? I don't know.
Spires, maybe.
I would
There
have
you
said
go.
it with confidence, though, and bluffed my way through it. I'll tell you that
Well,
much.
I did, but now I just want, I mean, since he is an international superstar and all, there's probably people who know. So anyway, I just got to tell you, that's not quite my scene, but I have an appreciation for it. Does that count? I do.
Okay. Yeah, that makes up for it. Definitely. Weather today, we're going to hit 80 degrees today and tomorrow. And a 30% chance of rain. So kind of like today or yesterday, where we didn't have, it was just cloudy a couple of times during the day. Then the heat came out and it got hot. Chances of rain all week. Thursday is our best chance, 70% chance of rain. High 70s, low 80s. So there you go.
I'm loving the heat.
Feels good.
Yes.
Feels good.
All right. Happy Tuesday. Thanks for tuning in. Share with your friends. And we hope to see you back here tomorrow morning.
Bye.
Bye.